Now, give me my theme music.
Welcome to the DY Proj channel. I'm your guy DY Fly. What it do? We are on week 17. This season is almost done, y'all. I hope you're enjoying your holiday season if you celebrate. But this week 17, the schedule is looking real weak. We are just getting ready for the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
That's right. Talking about playoffs. Yeah. I mean, I really should have done this a couple days ago so we can get more games in, but or some more games to review. But yeah, yo, we just gonna review the Kansas City Pittsburgh game, the Baltimore Houston game. But if you look, the matchups are real weak. Like, you know, I guess Denver and Cincinnati, that's kind of interesting because Cincinnati's, I guess, technically still in it, but they're not gonna make it, y'all. They're not gonna make it. Arizona and the Rams, I guess we could take a look at that game, but I'm not really interested in that. New York could play spoiler to Buffalo, even though they pretty much have the 2 seed locked up in the AFC. I already did the review for Dallas, Philadelphia. You can go check out that video. But yeah, man, we just maybe Atlanta, Washington. I don't know if Washington, they're still not in the playoffs, so maybe Atlanta, they can play spoiler. They got the rookie playing now, so you know, maybe they can make something happen. But let's take a look at the Chiefs Pittsburgh game, right? It looks like the Chiefs won. They won 29-10. Yeah, the Chiefs are 15-1, and you know, they just keep on chugging along, you know. Let's see. Patty played his best game statistically all year. He got 320, 3 touchdowns, passer rating over 121, no interceptions, ran the ball for 12 yards. Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco, they're still trying to figure out the 1-2 punch. But Travis Kelce, he's, you know, it looks like he got all the liquor out of his system. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Eyes, brother. Eyes.
So he got 8 for 84 yards and a tutty. Xavier Worthy, he got 9 targets, 8 receptions, 79 yards and a tutty. So, yeah, bro, it looks like, to me, it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers got broken by my Philadelphia Eagles. That's what it looks like to me. All right. They had a rough go. It looks like Russell, he couldn't get it going. He ran 6 times for 55 yards and a tutty. We had T.O. calling out George Pickens because he caused the interception for Russell Wilson. It's not looking good over there for Pittsburgh, but let me take a look. NFL playoff picture. Let's see, but so it looks like So the first round bye. So right now, if the playoffs started today, the Steelers would be in against the Texans. Okay. And then the Ravens would play the Chargers. And the Broncos would play the Bills, which that matchup is actually kind of dangerous for the Bills. But the Texans, they would be able to get the Steelers. Either one could win. That's a 50-50 toss-up. But the Steelers, I could see them losing that game if they're not careful. So, but it looks like Cincinnati, Miami, and the Colts are still in it for the AFC. So, shout out for the Chiefs to keep it going. So whatever. Baltimore beat the living snot out of the Texans. That team is just it's probably just deflated from all the injuries. Tank Dell, he goes down, and CJ Stroud, he needs to get back to the grind this offseason. All those parties, him doing all those podcasts, he needs to put that in the dirt for real. He needs to dead all that. Yeah, Tank Dell, he's not coming back. They just picked up Deontay Johnson. We're gonna see what happens with that. I kind of like the fit, but will it work out with Deontay? I don't know, man. That dude, he be tripping, yo. He be tripping. But as far as the MVP talks, they go. Lamar, the Great Eight, he is back in my book. He's back in the front, and then Josh Allen, and then Saquon. I don't know if Saquon's going to get the record, but he should get 2,000, hopefully. Derrick Henry, he got 27 carries and 147 and a tutty. Doing his thing. Lamar, he broke off that 48-yard run that got him a touchdown. Yeah, man, the Ravens, they're dangerous. They're real dangerous. They can beat the Chiefs. They can beat the Steelers. They can beat the Bills. So which one will show up on that given Sunday? I don't know. But they can beat any of those teams. So we'll see what happens. They do have, it looks like, the easiest matchup other than the Texans. Like if they played the Texans, then, the Chargers or the Texans, they would be the easiest matchup for them. So, yeah, man. Being held to the two points, or only scoring 2 points, that's nasty work. That's real nasty. You don't want to be doing that going into the playoffs. So, but just to preview the one and only game that I'll be interested in this weekend, it's the Green Bay Packers. They go into Minnesota to play the Vikings. Green Bay, they are 11-4, and they're 5-2 on away games. The Vikings, they are 13-2, and they're 7-1 at home. This is a 4:25 p.m. game, and the game total is 48.5 points. And the Vikings are only favored by 1.5. All right. And it looks like people are taking the Packers to win this game. I don't see it. Unless Sam Darnold falls completely apart, I don't see them losing the game. Let's take a look at something. Their last 5 games. Let's see. The Packers have beaten New Orleans, Seattle, Miami, and San Fran. And they've put up 30 points in each of those games. The Vikings, they have beaten Seattle, Chicago, Atlanta, Arizona, and Chicago. And they put up 23 and 27 against the Cardinals in Seattle. Yeah, I mean, it should be a good matchup. That's why I picked it. So, Kevin O'Connell, he's gonna do it. Did they play already? Did they play already? They played already, and in week 4, and the score was 31-29, right? So yeah, it should be another close game. Let's see, what do the playoffs look like? Would they be able to switch? No. So that would put the Packers in position to maybe get into the 5th spot. But both of these are good matchups for the Vikings and the Packers as it currently stands. I think the Vikings win. So we'll see what happens. I guess I'm going against the grain. But yeah, my favorite part, the power rankings. All these trash ass teams, y'all can give it up. Your season is done. Let's put the 49ers down here. I'm tired of them, right? Let's see. The Bengals, they're still in it. Tennessee, they play people tough. The Browns, they're gonna play you tough though. Cowboys, yeah, this is about right. Missing something, that seems about right. I wouldn't mind moving the Rams up. I wouldn't mind moving them up. They still got a good offense. Their defense, it's pretty decent. Let's see. The Chargers, I kind of want to move them down, but we're going to keep them where they are. Let's see. Dangerous contenders. Should I move the Vikings, Lions? I could move any one of these teams. I can keep them where they are, or I can move them up. But I think I like where they are right now, because I feel like the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Bills could beat any of these teams. But I feel like I don't believe in Buffalo. I don't. I know it seems weird. I don't believe in Buffalo because, if we want to run with the narrative that Josh Allen doesn't have any help, I mean, even though they were hyping Dalton Kincaid up to the moon, like in the offseason, I don't know. I can see them losing to the Jets this weekend. I can see that. But the Vikings, I would pick the Vikings over the Lions. Like if they played today, I would pick the Vikings over the Lions. And I could see the Ravens beating any of these teams. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep it like that. I like that. I like that. All right. But that's what it is. We out.
Nigga, you gonna get down or you gonna fucking lay down?